Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Prescription Nurse, where you get your daily dose to living well. I'm back with another beauty video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. On this channel, we stay lit. Now, what does that mean? We get litty lit. We learn, we invest, and we teach. We learn the tools and the resources we need to live our lives and live it well. And once we learn those tools and those resources, we invest in them. And by investing in them, we invest in ourselves. And then we teach others how to do the same. So if that's your vibe, go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you won't miss any of my uploads and my future videos. If you've been with me, thank you so much for supporting my channel, and thank you for watching another video. Like I said, this video is going to be a beauty video, and today's beauty tip is going to be a natural makeup routine. It's a natural look. This routine is for beginners, and it's for someone who really is not into doing a whole lot of makeup, but you want to like put on makeup but not a whole lot of makeup. Like I said, it's for beginners. You're just starting and you want to just, add that to your face, just spice things up a little bit. This is going to be the video for you. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, girls. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on these brows, because I'm going to talk about 5 things that you can do just to freshen up your look, add some spice and pizzazz to your look, especially if you are a mature woman or just someone who is just learning how to get into makeup and, fashion and things like that. And you're not really a fashion guru or fashionista like myself. Like, I just like comfort. Like, if I'm comfortable, I'm good. Like, my fiance laughs at me all the time because he just says I'll put on a sweater and some stripes and a skirt and but I just want to be comfortable. But I'm really starting to embrace fashion and come into doing makeup and just being my best self. And that's the whole purpose. I really want to be the best version of myself, because if you're the best version of yourself, you really can give back and you can help someone else. And that's my goal. That's my purpose. So, yeah. So the first thing we're going to do are the eyebrows. And you know me, I like to use my Almay pencil. I just use the spoolie to comb the eyebrows and, get them neat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Almay pencil. This is in the color brown. Actually, this is, black brown. And I'm going to just trace my brows. So you're going to start you can start on top or underneath, but I like to start underneath, and you're just going to kind of trace or outline the shape of your brows. And that's it. Just light strokes and trace the outline of your brows. And you're going to do that on both sides, obviously. Then you're just going to shade them in, but you're not going to go too far here. Now, some people, they draw like little lines, but this pencil is not that thin for that. So what I'm going to do is just shade in towards the end of my eyebrows, and then as you get to the corner of my eye right here, I'm just going to leave that like it is, and then you'll see why. Then I'm just going to take my spoolie and then just kind of shade it in with the spoolie, and that way it's not super dark. It looks a little bit more natural to me. If you are watching different tutorials, they have all kinds of guidelines and suggestions and things that you can do for a more natural look or for whatever kind of look you're looking for. But for me, I just do whatever works for me and what makes me feel good. And this works for me, and hopefully you'll find it useful. There are a lot of YouTubers on here, and I would just suggest you, do some research and find ones that really resonate with you and give you what you need so that you can put your makeup on and do it the way you feel comfortable. Because it really does help build confidence, because when you look good, you feel good. And that's such a true statement. So now what I'm going to do is, or what I'm doing now is I'm going in with my L'Oreal Infallible Concealer, and I'm just cleaning up the brows. And this is a step that you can skip, But I like doing it because it really does give your eyebrows that freshly done look, and it just makes everything look polished when it comes to your eyebrows. And I will tell you, a little bit goes a long way. You don't need a whole lot. You just take a little bit of the concealer and just trace the outline of your eyebrows, just as if you were shading them in with your pencil. Some people, they like to use what do you call it, pomade, but I love the pencil. It's just easy for me. But if you have a pomade that you like, drop me a comment below and let me know. I'm curious. And now what I'm going to do is take a brush and just blend it in. Okay, so now that that's done, the next step, and you can skip this step too, but I don't like to skip it because I really want my eyeshadow to last a long time, and I have hooded eyes, and I'm a little bit more mature, so I have like fine lines and dips, or my eyelids are kind of drooping a little bit, and that happens when you age. So I like to put the concealer because it just fills in the lines and wrinkles, and it helps your eyeshadow not to crease. So we're gonna go ahead and just pat this in, and this also acts as an eyeshadow base. So basically you're priming the lids before you put your shadow on. You can use a brush or you can use a beauty blender, but I like to use the brush because you keep more of the product on your lid, and then you can also like really pat it into your eyelid. Okay, so the next step you're going to do is, now you're going to let it dry for maybe a minute or so, and then you're going to go into your eyeshadow look. And since this is a natural makeup look, you want it to look as natural as possible. So I'm going to choose colors that are close to my skin tone. So like the colors are going to be brown and tan because I want this to look, very natural. So I'm going to go in with probably this color, or maybe this color. I'm not real sure. And I like this darker color here in this color. So I think I'm going to go in. I'm sorry, I hope y'all were able to see that. But I'm going to go in with this darker color and this color right here for my two colors. And this is two-step shadow look. And if you have these eye strips from e.l.f., they're very good because they just keep your shadow very snatched, give you a really neat look. I like using them. You can also get these, not the e.l.f. brand, but you can get the same strips, or they're not exactly the same, but you can get these off of Amazon. They're just not the e.l.f. brand. And I'll leave that down in the description box if you're interested in that. But once you feel like it's dried, maybe a minute or 30 seconds, you just want to let it dry a little bit, then you're going to be ready to put your shadow on. The key to having your shadow look nice is having good brushes as well. So you want to make sure you invest in some good blending brushes. And that's another thing with having the tools that you need. And putting on makeup, part of the tools are going to be some good brushes. So right now I'm just looking for, I have a ton of them, but I'm looking for one that I can blend with. And a lot of them, I just washed all of them yesterday. And I'm just trying to find one that some clean ones that I already have. So I'm going to take this fluffy brush. This is by Jessup. I really love using Jessup brushes. They're very affordable. This is a crease brush. It's $2.28. And I'm going to leave that the information for this brush down in the description box. You can find these brushes on Amazon. So I'm going to go in with this really dark color right here. And I know it's supposed to be like a natural look, but you'll see because I'm only going to put it in the corner here. That's actually really, really dark. I don't want it to be this dark, so we're gonna not use this color. And I'm going to go in with another color. This is also a crease brush from Jessup. And we're just going to switch it up a little bit. Oh, and then this palette. I didn't even talk about this palette. This palette is from NARS. I'm sorry, not NARS. Lord have mercy. This palette is from NYX. And NYX is another drugstore brand that I really, really love. They have a lot of different products at an affordable price point. And this is the NYX Utopia, Ultimate Utopia palette. And it has a lot of different colors. And these colors are great for fall, spring, winter, all year round. That's why I like this palette. Now this palette is more on the higher end of their price point. I think it was like 35 bucks. But it's a good investment. So I'm going to go in with this color right here. Where I put this color. Hopefully it doesn't mess it up too much. And that's even darker. Well, let's just go ahead on and blend it out and see how it looks. I do like to kind of have a darker look in my crease area, but what I'm doing right now is I'm just blending above my crease area and in my crease area. And like I said, this is just a two-step shadow, so we're not going to do a whole bunch. This is going to be the extent of the color. And you just want to, when you're blending, you want to tap a little bit. Now these shadows, they don't have a lot of fallout, which is great. And they are very pigmented. So you just want to go in and hold your brush towards the end lightly. And then just go in circular motions like you're buffing something in. So you're just kind of buffing your shadow in. Buffing and blending. So you go in circular motions and then you go back and forth. Okay, so now what you're going to do is, like I said, this is a very simple look. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer, just a little bit. And what I want to do is I want to carve out an area, like a cut crease, but not really a cut crease. I'm just looking for my brush. Maybe I can use this one. Because I really want this shadow to pop. Because I'm actually going to go take some photos. So I really want this to pop. But you can totally skip this step. But I'm just going to take a little bit. And I'm just going to go right here. And just kind of carve out an area. And I do have hooded eyes, so I kind of look up. And then I can just go a little bit above the crease so that you can see the shadow. And see, I just wanted a little bit. I didn't want too much. Then you have to let this dry. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to pat it just a little bit so that it dries quicker. So while that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. The shadow look is done. So we're going to move on and we're going to put on some liner. And I am going to use my L'Oreal Infallible Cat Eyeliner. And all the products that I'm using are drugstore products, by the way. So they can be found at Walgreens, CVS, Ulta, Target. So what we're going to do now is do a little bit of a wing line. So I'm going to get here so you guys can see. And I'm just going to go right here on this corner of this, well, not the corner, but like midway on this strip. Because I don't want it to be real long and big. I just want it to kind of be on the corner of my eye. I'm going to open up my eye. And I'm just going to start here and go straight in. And then I'm going to come here and go straight back. And then I'm going to go in right in the corner. Because I really don't want it to be a whole lot. Because remember, this is a no makeup. Well, it's not a no makeup, but it's a natural look. I want to say no makeup look, but it's just a natural makeup look. And again, I'm going to come here about midway and come up to my eye. And then just come a little bit here to blend it in. And this just, it does take practice, y'all. Alright, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some lashes. And I'm going to tell you, and I was supposed to have been talking to y'all about the things that you can do. Okay, number one, If you want to look more feminine, flirty, kind of soften up your look, soften up your face, one thing I recommend is just either invest money if you can into getting the individual lashes, because when you put on eyelashes, boy, I tell you, it will change. It will revolutionize your life. You will feel so good. I gotta put on some lip gloss because my lips feel dry. But you will feel so good. When I tell you, you will feel good, you will feel so good. Or learn how to put on strips. And strips are way less expensive. But I had some lashes I was gonna use. I'm gonna use these I Envy. But the first thing, invest in getting some individual lashes or learn how to put on false lashes. And the next thing I would say is invest in either waxing your brows or getting your brows done. If you're a type of person you really don't like to wear makeup, which I think is fine. I mean, do you? You're the type of person that really does not like to wear makeup. I think that's great. You know, do you? Because that's what we doing in 2022. We doing you. So do what makes you happy. But I feel like if you don't want to wear any foundation or anything like that, it just ramps it up a little bit if you have your brows done. So if they're neatly waxed or plucked or threaded, whatever your method is, keep your brows neat. So if you're headed out the house and you don't have on any foundation or just no makeup, get your brows done, have your lashes on, and then throw on some lip gloss. Put on some lip gloss. Make sure those lips are not ashy and crusty and peeling. Put on some lip gloss. Invest in a good lip scrub. I like to use NYX. They have a good lip scrub. I'm just trying to get this open. And just make sure your lips look good, because your brows, your eyelashes, and then your lips, they kind of focus your face. Like they bring everything into focus and right, you know, in the front of your face. So I just think they all help frame your face, and you know, you're not going to wear any makeup. Those are 3 things that you can do. And then the 4th thing you can do is wash your face. I mean, you'd be surprised at how many people don't wash their face. They just get up and go. Like, you can see the little crust, you know. Make sure you wash your face and have really good skincare. So if you're not going to wear makeup, really do things that focus on giving your skin health and nourishment so that you have good skincare, because you can put on all the makeup in the world, and if that skin is toe up, it's going to show through the makeup. So what I'm going to do, I'm putting these lashes on. I'm going to cut them because, well, first let me see if they're going to fit, because sometimes they are really long and they hurt. They start to like cut into the corner of your eye, and I'm just looking for my tweezers. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm not real organized today. So these are a bit long, so I'm going to cut a little bit off the end of them. And then I'm going to do the same with the other one. Just put them together and make sure they're even. So yeah, you do want to make sure you clean your face and really have really good skincare. I would say that would be my top 4 things. And then the last thing I'm gonna say is really try to take care of your oral hygiene. Make sure you brush your teeth, use a teeth whitener. I use Crest whitener. And then they have this other mouth rinse. It's called Polish White. You can get it from Walmart. They have all kinds of different whiteners, but the point is, do things that are going to enhance your beauty and make you feel good about yourself. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It's what you feel about yourself. So if you're not into makeup, there are other things that you can do. But I just don't recommend going out of the house without doing anything. I mean, some people have naturally great skin, but it still doesn't make them, you know, look more attractive. Like, you never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you're going to run into. And I'm not saying that, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that people aren't attractive if they don't put on makeup. But what I'm saying is when you take care of yourself and you look put together, you're going to give off that energy and that perception that you are attractive and that you are confident. So just put a little time and work into it. And so the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put these lashes on. I feel like I've just been talking a whole lot. I'm going to go ahead and put these lashes on. And so what I was using was a liner glue, which I absolutely love. This is called the Magic Liner from Lash'd, and you can get it off Amazon, and it just makes it so easy to put your lashes on. It dries fast. I'm so impatient. I don't have time. So, you know, and this is the way I put my lashes on, thanks to a very good friend of mine I was working with when I was working at a local hospital here. She was like, just pull your lash back and you see the line, and then she's like, just drop them on, and like, lo and behold, boop, it worked. So thank you, Cassie, for that advice. It really just helped me to step up my game and putting on my falsies. But yeah, that's how you do that. And that liner makes it really easy because, and I'm going to go ahead and take the strip off. And you see everything just looks so neat. So I really like using this lash glue because it dries really fast and I don't get frustrated and I don't have to wait because I never really feel like I have enough time. That's just me. That's just a character flaw. Like I just, it don't matter how early I get up or I just always feel like I'm running late. Even if I'm not late, I'm late. And I'm just slow. Like I take my time. I feel like it's always gonna be one that's gonna go on real good, and then you're gonna have one that's just I don't feel like I'm gonna act up today. It just ain't gonna act right. I told you, boy, you get one that just dropped. You see how that first one just dropped on? Alright, I think I'm good there. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put on a primer. This is my first time trying this, so this is a No Pore Zone primer by Milani. It's a mattifying primer since I have oily skin. This is my first time using it, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna really put it on my nose because my nose gets so oily, and my chin, my T-zone. I'm in your foundation, like you're getting everything ready so that your paint job goes on smooth. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. I think I can do that now. So I got my beauty blender, but I'm gonna use a foundation brush too. To put my foundation on. So I'm just going to take a little bit here and here and then take a foundation brush and just kind of pat it in. You see, I used 2 drops and that went a long way. You want to make sure you get your neck, but I'm not going to put too much on my neck because I'm putting on a turtleneck and I just really don't want makeup all over it. But like I said, it only took 2 drops on that side, so I'm going to put 2 on this side just so that it's a little bit more even. I'm going to try that one because I think that might be enough. But I use this foundation every day when I'm going to work. It's my favorite Holy Grail drugstore foundation. I mean, it really just matches me to a T, whether it's summertime, wintertime. I just love this color on me. It blends well and it does stay on for, you know, I mean, it lives up to the 24 hours because like I said, I work 12, sometimes 16 hours a day and my makeup still looks good. Okay, so now that we have that done, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and conceal. And y'all know I like a lighter eye. I like a lighter under eye. And even when you're doing like a natural makeup look, you can still have a lighter under eye. So I'm just going to take a little bit. And this is a, actually this is from Maybelline, the Eraser Corrector Concealer. And I like this one because it's really light. Just going to do a little bit of highlighting with it. And this under eye concealer is just going to cover up the dark circles. Alright, so what I like to do next is I'm just going to go in with some loose setting powder, and this is by Black Radiance, and this is in the color, it's Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder, and this is, and it doesn't really say what color, but I think it's like a lighter color. It's like a banana color, so that it's going to give you that highlight that you're looking for. And I'm just going to take a little bit and put here, because this stuff is very thin and very powdery. I know it's a powder, but ooh. I'm just going to set my under eye. You can see it kind of just flattens everything out and kind of gets all the oil out of your skin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to contour with a bronzer. I really don't want to use, I don't like cream contour for some reason, but I do have one. I kind of want to try it, but I don't really know at this point. I'm going to go in with my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. I've had so many of these, and you can see I use it. It's my everyday go-to. Now, I really love my Rihanna Fenty, but this is drugstore. So we're going to just stick with the Black Radiance, because I want to show you guys the drugstore option. So I'm going to go with my Jessup brush, and I'm going to contour the side of my nose with this using the Black Radiance, and I'm just going to go here. And as you can see, it's really, really dark. So you can see how my nose just looks very thin, and you know, just everything kind of in alignment. And that's the whole purpose, not to, you just want everything to look, as they say, snatched, everything to look neat and together. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to look good. I don't know why people just try to put people down and talk about people. Oh, you change, you're trying to look like somebody else. No, I just want to feel good and look good. Like, what's wrong with that? I don't think I'm anybody else. You know, that's what I'm thinking to myself, like, why would someone think that they're someone else because they have on makeup? I don't know, people are just weird. Gotta love them. Now we're gonna go in and we're gonna do our cheeks. I'm just gonna go right on the side, just like that. Just add a little bit, because it's a natural look. And then just another brush from Jessup. Just a little bit here. And then here on my chin. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish out by putting on a black, I like to line my waterline with the black eyeliner. Sometimes brown, but I really prefer black. And I'm going to put some mascara on my lower lash. And I'm just going to go in with this Mally eyeliner. Now, I really don't know where I got this from my Ipsy bag, so I don't really know if this is in the drugstore or not, but I like it. And I don't really like using a liquid liner for my bottom line because it just runs, so I like to use a pencil. For me, I like doing this because it just wakes my eyes up. You can do white or something like that, but since I'm trying to keep this natural, I'm just using black. You can also put the brown eyeshadow color underneath your eye, but I just as much as skip that. It still looks good. Like all the stuff that people recommend, you can do your makeup without all that and still look good, you know. Like I said, you got to do what works for you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of mascara on the bottom lash, if I can find my mascara. Hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. Hope you made it this far and watching it. Because I really truly want you guys to see that, you know, doing makeup and stuff. If you're watching it, first off, you're interested, or you wouldn't even be on the channel watching it. But it is an outlet, and it is a way to just boost your confidence and make you feel good. And what I noticed for me when I started doing my makeup and stuff, I started learning really about skincare and how to take care of your skin, so that wearing makeup is just what you want to do. It's not something you have to do. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do something with these lips. These are crusty lips. they still feel like I need more. I'm due for my scrubs. I try to scrub my lips at least 3 times a week. I don't want to do it too much because I don't want them to get irritated. But yeah, we're gonna keep this nude because of the look. So let me see. And I hadn't really thought about the lip color because I don't really care about lip stuff. I just put some lip gloss on. But I'm going to find a lip liner that is drugstore. This is LA Girl, and I got this from CVS. It's kind of a darker liner. This is a, let's see, what this is, berry wine, which I love these colors. Wine and mauves, rose tone colors for lips. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go in with a nude color somewhere. Like I said, I hadn't really planned out, and I got like a ton of lipstick. Hold on, let me go find something that I like. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and I have 2 things. This is the Black Radiance nude lip gloss. This is called Urban Nude, and this is what I put on at first, and it's really like nude, like it doesn't have any color. And then this is the NYX Butter Gloss, and I think I'm gonna go with the NYX Butter Gloss. And this stuff smells so good, and it goes on real nicely. It's a pink color, and I just love it. And it smells so good. It's like butter, baby. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna put on any blush or anything like that because it's kind of like a natural look. And we are pretty much done with this look. All I have to do now is save my work, and I don't really know if I have drugstore setting spray that I really like, but Morph is considered drugstore because it's at Ulta, so we're gonna go in with the Morph continuous mattifying spray because I get oily. So of course we're gonna save our work. We're just gonna go and let me make sure you gotta spray it first, because the other day I was doing a video and I sprayed that stuff, totally messed up my makeup. I might put a clip in for y'all so y'all can see that, but ooh, and it smells good to me too. So while the setting spray is drying, I'm going to fix my hair, and I'll be right back. I'm back. And this is the finished look. Guys, I'm loving it. This is my, like, I love all my looks, like. But this is my natural makeup look, and I love the hair. I love the makeup. I just love this look for the mature woman. I think the older you get, the shorter your hair gets. To me, it just shows your face and all your features. So I like this look. I like the hair. I like everything about it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, give it a thumbs up. Drop me a comment below and let me know what you think about the video, what you think about the products, techniques. Any feedback would be appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. On this channel, like I said, we stay lit, we learn, we invest, and we teach. So if that's your vibe, go ahead and subscribe. And again, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. I really love you guys. I love all the support, and I appreciate all the support. And guess what? Stay tuned to Prescription Nurse. Now that's your daily dose.